It it always it always tells me I am, and then it takes me forever to figure out if I actually am. Are we? It always tells me I am, and then it takes me forever to figure out if I actually am. Are we? I am. Yeah, that was the playback. I definitely am. Awesome sauce. Well, today I'm gonna just be breaking a crap ton of things. I should be a little bit more echoey because I have got my everything's set up right next to a window, and I've got the curtains or the drapes or whatever people want to call them. I've got them opened to get a little bit of light in here, even though it's going to make it ridiculously hot. I I still have them open. Everything in this update is extremely laggy, and I don't like it, but I have to deal with it because eventually it's going to be fixed. Eventually everything is going to be fine, but nothing I can do about it now. Hello, chicken. So it's a good thing I put this arrow here because I would never remember to go in that direction. And okay, we're gonna need to grab some more of these then. Redstone firework rockets. Just grab a nice little chunk of them out of there. Probably should put these back. We'll keep that one on us. It's not going to be that horrible of a thing if we do end up actually losing them. So, we're over here, and the arrow says to go over here. It's been a little bit since I played, so I'm really thankful that I put that arrow there. We should fly over a village? Yeah, there's the village, and there's the portal and stuff. So we're all good. And there's also another thing. You all can hear the music and all the game sounds. I can't. I just have opted out of wearing headphones today. Because I've heard them so many times. Actually, no. No, game. You're not gonna break my game. You're not gonna break it today. I had that one bug that you used to do where you eat inside a nether portal and it transports you like thousands of blocks. Yeah, it happened to me with this exact portal while the game was saving. So we're gonna give it another minute or so to get its stuff together because we're not gonna let that happen again. That was just ridiculously stupid when it happened because I just popped out in the middle of nowhere, extremely confused and extremely out of firework rockets. When this really should have just taken me literally like right next to my main portal base. We're not actually that far outside of where all my stuff is. This world is also old, and that tells you I have not explored a lot. I tend to stay in one place. And that one place was literally right where you spawn. Like the spawn area is in a building that I built. Which I didn't even know. It's like at a base of a mountain. Okay, we can go now. A phone vibrating, why? I'm live, retweet. Okay, it's a bot. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take a retweet. Even if it's from a bot. So we get the rockets out. We only need to use one because it's right up here. I don't trust myself in landing in that. We got soul speed boots, so we're pretty good with doing this. We just gotta slow down. Slower roll when we get over here. And probably pay attention and not be looking at the stream stuff while we're out in the open. I should be good to look at it now, but all this is old nether. What I was just in was old nether. Everything around here. The nether is one place that I actually did explore a good bit of for some reason. In one direction, that is. And it's this one. All the mining and stuff. I could probably use one of these. I didn't need to fall into a cave. That's what I didn't need to do. Okay. Did not mean to do that. Paying attention is key in this place, because you can die pretty fast. That is the failed zombie piglin farm. It worked for a little while, and then they updated the game. And then it just ruined it. Is this the one I want to go? I think it is. This is my main storage area for everything. There's not very many chests. A lot of the stuff that I use constantly, it gets put in the... We'll drop this off here. Gets put in shulkers. Yeah, we'll just drop this here. Now we're gonna go to the dig site. I also need to finish this wall, so if I get bored, I mean really bored, this is kind of a boring thing to do, because we're doing this by hand. There isn't any TNT stuff in there, it's all by hand. It would have been through a TNT duper if this, worked as Java did, but Bedrock doesn't work that way. It can't have TNT dupers. It doesn't have the same glitch, bug, whatever it is. Okay, what are your names again? Duncan, Donut. Do you have a name? No, you don't. Okay, Duncan and Donut. And judging by the saddles, they're not extremely good ones. Unless that... Yeah, they're only gold. My best horses that I find, I put diamond... not saddles, I put diamond armor on. Just to kind of set them apart from everything. The golden ones means they're decent, but not amazing. So as you can see, this is all going down to bedrock. All of it. All that's within the square. Even this right here. But you can see that we're nowhere near. That's at about 40, I think. So we got another 40 layers after this is flattened. And there's a ravine here. Or like this direction. There's a ravine here. There was a ravine in the middle here. That's the bottom of the ravine. Right there. The last time I did this on my own, this is where I stopped. I just completely cleared out a block around the ravine. The ravines help in clearing space, and I have no idea how I just randomly chose a place that had 3 freaking ravines in it. You have one here, another one over here that goes outside of it. This one also goes outside of it. Just a little bit, I believe. But right there. So, we also have the deepest part of this pit, which is right here. I do believe. So we're gonna work on that pit. We're gonna work on that pit and then cut it off right here and work with this. And this is covering up the ravine to make sure none of the blocks above fill in. See? Deepest part. This is what we're going to be working on today. And it's going to suck. I really didn't have any other desires to play anything. Hey, there's a diamond. There's some diamonds over there. Really any other desires to play anything else? Look at that. Bedrock. This is as far down as we're going. We're gonna stop at 3. Then 3 is where we stop. Give me the diamonds. I did not expect to see bedrock in this hole today. So I'm surprised. I'm extremely surprised. Let's get things moved around a little bit better. We have to do that by hand because it's going to screw up. Just keep the stone there. This is not exactly the outside of it either, because this is also what I want to break down. I think this hole is 99 by 99 because it's 100 from each. It's 100 in between, from this wall to the other wall, and the walls count as the count. So it's not exactly 600,000 blocks. It's just under that. Like, it's take all the blocks that are part of the walls out of the equation, and we're good. I've been working on this for a good, what, almost a year now? Oh, God. And I still haven't finished it. It's because I haven't sat down and done, like, an extremely long session. Which is just, I need to. I want to get this done in a timely manner. I want to see this gigantic hole, because this is where I'm going to be putting everything. All my farms that I'm working towards. This world is quite old. I should have more than I have. This right here, this is all the netherite stuff that I have. I might have one extra ingot of it. That's all I have. And admittedly, that's newer, so I wouldn't have an extreme amount of it. But still, I don't have a stupid crazy amount of diamonds. I do have a stupid crazy amount of iron. Not because of a farm, but because of the update, basically. The update took all of my ore that I already had stored and made it more. It's not a stupid crazy amount. It's not Psycraft amount. It's nowhere near that. But it is kind of a crazy amount for me. Because this world is mostly single player. I mean, I might play with a friend every once in a while. It's been a while since I've done that, though, so. Yeah. Or one of my nephews. That might happen every once in a while, but usually when I play with one of them, we go out in the middle of nowhere. Some place that I haven't messed with and won't mess with again. And then we play out there like it's a new world. Because, admittedly, I do not trust any of them. Any of my nephews. And if you have any that's old enough to play a game like this, you wouldn't trust them either. or your kids, for that matter. You've worked on a world for a good amount of time, you would not trust them, because they would find one of my TNT stashes. Because one of them is in the main base. There's a stash of TNT. The good thing, though, is my other stash of TNT is in my ender chest, so they can't get that one. That's good. And this is the thing that I fear when I'm not around my PlayStation, when I'm not in the same location. Like, if they ever come over here, they can very well get on the PlayStation and screw everything up. One of my nephews has already done that. With Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah, I spent like what is it? There's a price to the money on that game, isn't there? Because you can buy the cards for more money. Yeah, this is as far down as I'm going. I might clear out the ore, but we're good from here. So we want to go this direction. So I've got to fly my way back up the crap. Oh, it lagged out. We also got to take this one down. Why didn't we take it? Why didn't we cut this down too? Why did we just do this? Why am I stupid? Whatever. Is that another? No, it's just a cave. I was about to say, is that another freaking ravine? Oh, there's a child somewhere outside screaming. What was I saying? Oh, I had about $8 million in GTA Online, which is around $50 in real life if you buy a card. Yeah, you can't trade it in for real money. It'd be awesome if you could. But he got on here when I wasn't here one day, and he spent every freaking penny of it. And I about killed him. I about just picked him up by his feet, slung him out the front door. He has yet to be able to touch my PlayStation again. That was money, like real money. He blew through right there, spending it on dumb things that I didn't need. Hours of work just gone. And I've told him multiple times before that happened, do not play on the PlayStation when I am not present, because you will end up spending money or breaking something. And that's exactly what he did. And now he doesn't get to touch it anymore. He can play the games, but he can play my games, but he has to take them home and play them on his PlayStation. That ain't happening here. I hear car tires. It's the neighbor. Okay. I can again, the window right next to me, the shades are open. Or whatever. You know, I kind of just like sitting here without the noise. I like the music of this game, but just the constant breaking of the blocks that happens when I do this kind of drives me a little bit crazy. I'm kind of happy that I can't hear that. You all can hear it. I can't. It's just total bliss of silence right now. My own voice and this tiny fan that I have in front of me that's blowing air in my face, keeping me from boiling in this horrifying room that has always been the hottest room of the house that I'm in. Which is it's my room. It's always been the hottest one. And before I was big enough to have it to myself, both my brothers were in here. They also agree it's the hottest room. They've always hated this house. They said when my parents go to the big party in the sky or whatever, we were burning the house down. They were burning the house down. And I 100% believe them. They're going to burn this house down. Just dump everything. There's no sorting. There's no anything to it. We're dumping everything. And I used to have a rule that I have to collect every block from here, because this is kind of an experiment. I don't really care about that anymore. This has been going on for a little bit too long. So that one's full. We also have another one here. So when the time comes to dump again, I can... Oh! Cave. Awesome. When the time comes to dump my inventory, I can just place this down. Another buzz. And I will be checking my phone if it buzzes or anything, because this is... got stuff coming through the mail, and I don't know if it's going to make it here or not. So, I'm worried that it won't make it here. And if it doesn't, I'm just going to be sad. It's just going to be sad boy hours for the next couple days. If it can't. I mean, I'm fine with it taking as long as it needs. Completely 100% fine with it taking like up to a month to get here. It is on the other side of the United States right now. So, but it's like a 3 to 5 day delivery time because they have planes and stuff. The distance isn't really a problem. But as you know, usually in the mail business, all the planes are sitting completely still during the day, doing nothing. Because all the plane stuff happens overnight, and then all the truck stuff happens during the day. It's usually how it works, depending. Which is kind of makes sense because I don't know why I would think it would make sense, but usually I'd say per in-state flight, or a flight that takes place that you're just going to a different state or somewhere else in our nation. I'd say most of them happen during the day, or like really early in the morning. Most of them happen really early in the morning, or you have to get up really early in the morning, which I freaking hate. I flew on 2 planes. One to go one place, and then one to come back. Here's the ravine. It's full of lava, of course, at the bottom. What can you do? It's gonna suck going through that because our next block over is it's that ravine. We're starting to cut into it. Why did I put that back? I'm not full already, am I? No. We're all good. And my eyes are starting to get a little painful. It may be this fan blowing wind air into my eyes. So it's making them hurt, like I'm tired. Which, I mean, I kind of am. Woke up early this morning to go around riding, looking for cars. And I didn't really expect to get up and go. I very much had the choice to stay in bed. But usually, after I go to sleep, get woken up, I'm awake. I'm awake after I get woken up. Is he? Hold on a second. Did he already have surgery? Let me see. I don't know if he did. Somebody from over there pops in, I'll ask him. We are live, this is going to YouTube, but I very much say that if you're on YouTube, you're not going to be watching this. It's kind of like a story time, which is why this isn't a video. I haven't had a Minecraft video on the main channel for a while. At least I don't remember putting one up there. I have one ready to go, but it can't really upload at the same time I stream because that would just tank the stream. It would eat it eats all the upload speed. So I'll probably upload that after stream tonight if I remember. I probably won't. Someone pops in. I'll see. Which one of my boys just retweeted my tweet, so he might. I don't know. We're almost done with this cube. We're not too far away from the bottom. Also, haven't said how long I plan on going. Oh, redstone. Yeah, we're not too far. We're not too far. We're all good. I want to be quiet for a second. Oh no, I forgot I didn't get anything to drink. Oh no. That's a no-no. There's a no-no in here. You gotta keep your fluids up. Gotta drink all the water. Or whatever's in there. Whatever I can get my hands on. We're almost full. Probably finish this layer and throw it in the shulker. Do it for a little bit longer. Probably at the bottom of this we might have to grab some more. Probably saw a whole bunch of them up there. Or over there on the left. Good amount of those are empty. Everything else is stored in the system where the horses are. It's underground. Well, the stone portion of it is underground because this is mostly stone. This is mostly stone. We're not getting anything special. Oh crap! We're not getting anything special from this. But I made an executive decision when I did this. That when I started to do this, that all these blocks that I'm getting from this hole will stay in the storage system until this hole is completely dug. So I can get numbers. But I know I've lost a good amount of them. There's a whole bunch of them down there that I will not be grabbing at all. We'll just place the thing down next time we need it. The ender chest. I'm hearing an alarm. Like a microwave alarm. It might just be my ears ringing for some reason. They do that every once in a while. I don't have the tinnitus. I don't have that. I probably will at some point in my life. which I'm really not looking forward to. I like loud things because it blocks out everything else. It blocks out the world. It blocks out the haters. Ugh. There's a bird. Oh my God, bird, shut up. I don't know if you can hear him or not. That may be a baby bird. If it's a baby, it needs to quit screaming because its mama ain't coming back until it has food. Or it ain't coming back at all. Could have been hit by a car. Who knows? Ah, it sounds a little bit further away. It may just be a bird sitting on the gutter. I really hate you, bird. I hate you with all of my soul. Please go away. I can still hear you. You're not far enough away yet. Hold on. I need to plug my phone up. %. Okay. I had to send something out before I did that. Oh, there's a bag. Why didn't I throw you away, bag? Why are you still in here? Oh, you got got the headphones in it. Okay. Bought some new earbuds today. It was some Skull Candy wireless earbuds, which are really expensive. I found a freaking pristine box of them. Pristine box. Work perfectly fine. Everything's in there. Everything is in there. $10. $10 flat. Perfect pair of them. Nothing wrong. Everything just worked out fine. I saw a pair of them a good while ago. They were way too expensive. It's just no. Doesn't matter how much money I'm making. I'm not paying like over $30 for a pair of headphones. Don't give a crap what kind it is. I'll be a billionaire, still not giving you $30 for a pair of headphones. I'm talking to you, Beats. I had one pair of Beats. Every cheap pair of headphones I've ever had were better than the Beats that I had. I didn't buy them Beats either, and I'm pretty sure they were a cheap pair. Still doesn't matter. It's got the name Beats on it. It should be a good pair of headphones. I think it was one of the foldable ones. It was one of the ones that were supposed to be more for travel. It was headphones, not earbuds. Didn't like them. They broke. They broke too in the end, which like actually snapped in half because I used them so much. So no, we're gonna need another box before we get to the bottom. Shave this off. So this is an actual bottom, so we'll just place these down here. This is where we're stopping. Anything empty? All these are empty. Right here. Right here's good. You know what? You should be over here. and pick up some stone. For placing any blocks that I'm not supposed to break yet. Like over here. Well, not really. These can be broken. It just bothers me sometimes. Like when I have holes that I know I'm not going to be able to break anytime soon, I just put a block back in it. I know it uses up has the chance to use up a durability on the pickaxe. It's got an Unbreaking 3 on it, so it shouldn't. It doesn't always use it up. Does this have Unbreaking 3? Yeah, it does. But you can see it's still, a good amount of these still damage the pickaxe. So we're going to have to go up for repair after we're done. Which, in all honesty, I do have another one of these pickaxes. Yeah, there's one out there. We may not be able to. Have to. But this is the main one. This is my silk touch one. My main silk touch. That's the reason it's got a name. It's called Nether Silky. I picked it up. Okay. I'm getting more and more tired by the second. But I'm not bored yet. Not bored yet, surprisingly. Going for 30 minutes of just straight mining. Let's see here. Do we want to go that direction or go this direction with it? Because that's the ravine up there. That's it. The ravine is on this side, so it's going to be a little bit harder to break all of this. Just get the hard part out of the way. You know, let's go for the hard one. Might as well. Keep it interesting. Then after we get through this ravine, hopefully there's not another one hiding on us somewhere in here. If there is, I'm going to be really surprised. There's another freaking ravine on it, above, under us. Wherever it is. Okay. Final one. We should go all the way across. We're gonna make an exception here. We're going down. We're going down more. We're digging down further. In this one spot, because there is diamonds there. Which is a rare find, because this is old terrain. There's no copper or anything in this. So, the numbers for this are going to be out of date, which sucks. But right after I made the decision, not too long after I made the decision to do this by hand, 1.8, 1.17, the cave update was announced. And, of course, it wasn't split into 1.17 and 1.18 yet. So I'm kind of happy that I made this decision to go down the bedrock. Then, looking back, it was a good decision. Because this would be double. More than double, even. Because I don't think that was at... I don't know what level that is up there. Part of this was a mountain, too. The back right corner back there was a mountain. Not a mountain, a really big hill. Give me these. Place it with that. So, we'll leave the iron and redstone. We won't have a fuss about that. And what we can do, because I didn't sort these, we'll go up and we'll sort them. And when we come back down, we'll actually do the right sorting thing. Look at that. Couldn't get out of here with one rocket. Shows you it's pretty deep. And this wooden thing is going to be the only path to the spawner over there. I mean, we could just fly onto it. But a lot of the stuff that I'm starting to build now is less focused on rockets. I have a creeper farm. You can see it from here. That's the creeper farm. It sucks, though. In 1.17. It sucks in 1.17. When 1.18 hits, if they keep the new spawning rules, oh god. Spawning rules kind of sucks for everyone. Because what in a normal game, the deeper you are in the world, the faster everything spawns, because those get checked first or whatever due to subchunks. It's technical garbo that I don't know. But yeah. Well, I mean, I should probably place these over here. We do the sorting over here. Anything in this? It's all stone. Just throw some more in there. So we get all the blocks out that aren't stone. Just throw that stone back in there. Stone goes to the basement. Is that all stone? Yes, it looks like it is. You gotta make sure you pay attention, because gravel and andesite can sometimes slip past me. Good. Good in that one. We take all the valuables. Good in that one. This is dirt. That one's full. This is not full. See, look at the amount of dirt. I mean, admittedly, a lot of this is from the top layer, but we've had a crap ton. Like the front two chests, I think the one on top, maybe as well. Of the other things are just from underground. I did knock my phone off there, which is what you heard. At least I think you heard it. See, like this, we're running out of... we're horribly running out of room. That's not the top chest. That's also not the top chest. This is the top chest. So running out of room for andesite and stuff. We have one at this one, which takes both diorite and gravel. Which is, admittedly, there is one up top of this. I think it's this one that takes diorite. So this is kind of stupid. So, but when we get this kind of stuff, I usually do break it. See, we've only got 15 diamonds out of this. Then again, we're not that far down. Okay, we'll leave them there. I'd say we'll leave that like that. And what we do here is we lock this hopper, we let some things smelt, we lock this hopper, and this stores all the experience of everything that has ever passed through it. These blocks have passed through it, which is a ridiculous amount of things. And we're gonna go ahead and drop 3 in there. I think it may be locked at this moment. If it isn't, it is. See how much we get from that, and that's not all of it. Because you may think, oh, that's not that much. You know how long it takes to get that amount of experience to repair this? And it repaired all this too. And gave me levels. A ridiculous amount of them, I must say. So are any of these down here empty that we can use? We may go off and build something a little later on too. Just to get me out of it. These need to go up and be sorted. These are just sorted ones. Yeah, we also have all this. And this needs to be broken down by a normal pickaxe. And then we have the old mining box that I created when I first came over here to do this. It's diamonds. And enchantments for making more of these. These are brutes. These are the old brutes. Here's a new one. It's one of those diamond ones. but with Silk Touch, and it got a netherite upgrade. Oh, I do have something to drink. I just took a drink of it. I'm stupid. It's almost empty, though. Yeah. I'm dumb. Let's just look down into this hole. This pit. Get out of here, bag of chips. I'm gonna go real quick and grab another drink. Then we'll get back and we'll start working on something else. Whether it be more of this or whether I make a decision on the way back to go and do something else. I have returned. I don't know if you can hear me or not. The mic picks up a lot, but I'm not sure exactly what range it picks up stuff, or what level or volume. I know you can hear me now, but it's not the same way as if I'm sitting down in front of it. It is a little distance away from me. I got a Dr. Pepper. I got the pepper. It's not a Dr. Pepper. It's definitely not. Because I don't say, you know, name brands. I don't say the name of brands that I'm using. It's not a Dr. Pepper. I'm going to stop saying it. Okay. There we go. Anything else happen? My phone is having a charging fit. The plug is like barely hanging on, so the phone doesn't know if it wants to charge or not from that. Take a little break to just sit here and stare outside and contemplate why I'm doing this once again. I look at this hole and see how much is left every time I come to this place. And just wonder why I've decided to do this. It's going to be done eventually, don't get me wrong. Because today is the day that we finally hit bedrock. Wasn't planning to at all today, anywhere. But this is just one corner, and it's not all the way in the corner. We still have the corner left to do. We still have this entire corner of the wall that I started to dig down so nothing would fall into the giant stupid pit that I made around this giant thing. I'm going to break this. I'm going to break through this and see how far down it goes. I know it does not go down to bedrock. I'm going to make a path. See, this is the actual wall. See how far down it goes? Nowhere near it. We might break... Whoa, what's happening here? I did test it. Well, you can see here through this weird break in the matrix. You can see that I did use TNT in one place. I used it in two places, actually. I blew up a line here. It barely did anything. Stone is very blast resistant. But I used it right here. Once, like, half a stack of it or more. See how much it did? See how much TNT you need? Which is why I wanted a duplicator so bad. Can't have it. We're in bedrock. It sucks so much. Sucks horribly. I'm gonna go to bed. I think I'm... I want to do something else. I don't know if I have the supplies, though. I could probably go whip them up real quick. Not with the wall, though. Not with the wall around the city. Or the castle, the town. Because those, every one of those need to be, all those blocks need to be smelted. These have to be done even more, so I'm just going to throw them in there. Also, another observation. Sandstone appears on maps as normal stone. See, we have this. And a block right there in the middle. In the exact middle, actually. Which is a beacon. Which I'm surprised that is picking that up. At all. And all this right here, this is sandstone. There's like one place that is actual stone. It's all sandstone. And this is a little built village. And this direction is the actual, like is the other place that I have villagers. This is the little bridge across the river. See, we can see it. That's the back of this building, which I think needs to be updated. Maybe not, because all this is here now. I built like a big grass thing. There's stuff right here that needs to be updated because it's showing the walls. There's more walls here now. There's walls over here. For like iron golems to fall down into. But the execution chamber still exists. That's for nitwits. What I do to have it, I'd pull them away from the little village in a boat or a minecart or something. I'd get them in here, break that, let them walk down there as far as possible, and then slowly blocking it off behind them. Get them right underneath this and drop anvils on them. I know I could just cover them in lava, but breaking anvils over their head is more fun. I should make a bigger one of these, like it encompasses everything that I've built. But that would be a gigantic map, and we don't need that. Now that I'm looking at this, I wonder if we can, after this is all done, we can build a city. Like a pretty cool city in this. Or a town. It might mess the spawner up though. As you probably can tell, I'm playing on peaceful. Got tired of dealing with creepers. Because I got past the point where I had everything and I stopped playing on peaceful. I stopped playing with mobs. Like when I need gunpowder or anything, I'll just go over to the gunpowder farm and turn them back on, but I stood it for a good while. About a quarter of the day just talking about that. We'll run. We're doing everything calmly today. We'll run back through the horrible looking town. Just about every town that I've built so far looks bad. Because this survival world, I mean, I've had ones before this. There's a nitwit. Just about everything looks bad. That looks kind of cool in the distance. I mean, I would have went farther out to build it, but I really don't want to discover that many chunks. Even though I flew thousands of blocks in that direction. See, it's just wood and cobblestone. This is like an old Minecraft town. I wanted it to look that way. Then I did nothing with these buildings. All of them are empty. Including that one. Including the stupid lighthouse that just has campfires on top of it. And a chest. Is there anything in that chest? There probably is. Hello, motorcycle. Anything in the furnace? Nope. A flint, a dandelion, 5 wheat seeds, 3 pieces of raw beef, and 8 iron nuggets, which is 1 shy of making an ingot. Okay. This right here used to be like a big mound of sand. Like a big one. We got rid of it. Hello, bunny. And Wilbur. is... There you are. Your name didn't pop up when I looked at you. This is Wilbur. He's got 2 different colored eyes. Which I like. He's a calico. I mean, she's a calico. Calico cats are only female. Which is pretty cool. Humans can be like that too. Bet you didn't know. Bet you didn't know that. Their skin, your skin could have the DNA of your father, of her father, and her mother, and they both fight to build that skin out of that DNA. It all looks the same though. Usually. It usually looks the same. If they were different colors, it would kind of look like the people that have that thing. Same thing that Michael Jackson had before he went just bleached himself or whatever he did. Where you're black, then you start getting white patches on your skin, which looks awesome, by the way. It's really interesting that can happen. And then here's one of my many unfinished projects, my mansion that I was building. It doesn't even have the roof on it complete yet. See, that's not complete, and we have a horse in here apparently. And if I'm correct, there's an iron golem in the basement. See, the scaffolding is just gravel because I didn't want to put scaffolding down because it just annoys me sometimes. I saw a tweet yesterday, I believe, about it's from, I think it was from King B Dogs or... Wait a second, that's not a developer. Is it a developer? I don't know. He was saying something about he really hopes the warden, he's afraid of the warden going the way of the phantoms. Oh, it's the stupid little place where I was just gonna stand and do a stream with complete nothingness in the basement. You know what? I'll come here if I gotta take a longer break or whatever. He was saying the warden... What was I going back? What was I saying? He really doesn't hope the warden goes the same way as the phantom, where everybody hates it, and it just gets in the way, and there's no use for it. Which, I mean, the way that they said they wanted to build it, it is going to be completely useless. There's not a reason for it. There has to be a reason for something you put in the game. And I know there's a reason for the phantoms. They dropped the phantom thing to repair the elytra. But you can only do that so many times because there's a limit on how many times you can combine things. Which is why mending is always the option. Is always the number one option. You never want to repair it like that. I have never repaired anything with phantom membranes. They're literally useless to me. Even before I had mending stuff, I didn't use the elytra. I waited until I had mending stuff before. Oh, come on, game. Quit taking me out of running. There it is. We hit the beacon. It's just dumb. Then we had had a time where I just wanted to sit here and be a farmer and like stock stores that needed, even though there's nobody else. I like world building. I just wanted to sit here and farm, so I built me a little house here. It sucks. We have Sam sitting outside. The dog. This is like the little market for wool. You just have wool in there. Place name is Woolly Farms. And this is Woolly Grown Produce. It's the same. It's all owned by. It's all the same farm. Let's just say that. But this is sold in this store. Whatever is grown is sold in this store, and whatever comes from them goes into the wool market. That building, the building for the Woolly Farms, is really just a storage place. And literally, like, right in that building is where I spawned. None of this was here, obviously. Like, none of this. This, I believe this may be the only remaining thing on top of this mountain that was here. Is this tree. I've shaved its leaves a little bit. It looks a little funny. What is this? What the hell is this? What is this? What was I doing here? I never walk around here enough. I always run on the other side of the buildings to go through. And then we have like our first concrete building, which is nowhere near finished. Because I still need to figure out what I need to put in here. I still need to put windows in. What is it? Concrete detecting? Is that like a detecting agency? I might change the name of that. Then we have... Our original house was sitting right here. Just a little house. We had a pet chicken, maybe 2, and a sheep that we had sheared and kept inside and called a poodle because he couldn't grow his wool back. And then we built the bridge to the other hill, which has been flattened extensively, and built this nice little tiny castle. And it's always been built up on. These were built first, I believe. And it was just the one floor. And then everything after that changed, and we remodeled a couple times. See, we have concrete. I'm in the process of judging whether or not I want to tear down the walls and the floors of the other stuff to redo them with concrete, because it looks so much nicer. And then we have the back, all the technical stuff, all the farms that don't work anymore. This one's not there. Oh god, I fell in. Well, let's go through the system and see if we can come out of it. Yep, we can. Is there anything in this? How much is in this? None. Please tell me that feeds into it. Okay. Supposed to say none? Really? There's none in there? I know I've stood around here for a long time. Yeah, that's not that much. Then we have the furnaces, which this was built after where we had one inside. This has been rebuilt a couple times to make it just a little bit more efficient. As time went on, I learned how to build these things. And we should have a good amount of, yes, smooth stone. But I think, you know what, I planned on today going for maybe 2.5, 3 hours doing this. I haven't even hit an hour yet. I don't want to play it. I don't want to do that anymore. Minecraft, I've just fallen out of. Even after the update comes out, I don't even think I'm going to play it then. It's just been too much. And I about spilled my Coke everywhere. Just don't want to do it anymore. Had a nice little fun story time. Went on for about an hour. Ow. Probably just broke one of the bones in my spine. It popped and it hurt. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn around away from the screens and stuff in my chair. You should still be able to hear me because I'm still kind of facing the microphone. And I'm just going to see what's happening on the web, on the internet, on my little news articles that pop up on my phone all the time. Something about The Last of Us Part 3's world not needing the fireflies anymore. What fireflies? They were wiped out. Even if there is a little colony of them, it doesn't matter anymore. There wasn't enough of them in the first place. There wasn't enough government in the first place for them to actually hurt anything. Cyberpunk 2077 player is simply building and releasing patch 1.3 himself. Okay. There's going to be a Battle Royale mode in Last of Us Part 2. Okay. I hate you for even thinking of that. You're just trying to get a cash grab, because I guarantee there's going to be something about microtransactions in there. And it's just going to make people hate your company more, Naughty Dog. Your years of building beautiful, amazing worlds that take people's breaths away. With everything that you've done, the story and world together, Not just the world, not just the beautiful flowing grass, the story too. Those are over. Those days are over. Everything you make sucks now. Something about Will Smith and Fortnite. I don't really care. And then an article about where to buy Delta 8 flowers online, which is, by most people's things, it's kind of called weed's little brother. It's getting banned in a lot of places. Even places that have Delta 9, which is the illegal kind of THC. Legal. So I don't understand quite as much because it's processed from hemp. Cyberpunk 2077's biggest patch to date includes first batch of post-launch DLC freebies. That's fun. Longest living animals on Earth. Back for Blood no longer working with Max. They don't care whatsoever. Windows all the way. Skyrim's intro was plagued by a bee during its development. What? What? I got to see this. Bugs caused by actual bugs, only in Skyrim. So it turns out there was another bug where the bee in the game couldn't be picked up, so then some potions couldn't be made. That bug got fixed. Only the type of collision put on the bee didn't. Just let it get picked up. It also made it collide into things. Meaning that bee was an immovable force of nature. If it never happened to cross the path of the cart wanted to move down the road. The bee did not want to move. So up the cart goes. Oh my god, that's amazing. There was a bee in the beginning of the game. In the intro sequence, so it just flipped the cart over all the time. What? I'm gonna check this out. This streamer has been live on Twitch for a year and has no plans on stopping. Let me... He's live. See, let me hear. Day 367. 24/7 live, 8,800 hours straight, world record. Is it just Yeah, he's playing that marbles game.
It's a long track. Not over yet.
I have no idea what song that is, but I'm gonna get rid of it before I get copyright strike. Another thing about Last of Us Battle Royale, do not give a crap about that at all. White House admits fair amount of U.S. equipment in Afghanistan in Taliban hands. That's not good, and I'm not going to read that because I don't want to be scared. They can't get us. They probably can get us. I think I'm safe. I'm a good distance inland. I'm in a landlocked state, peeps. Guess which one? There's quite a few. There's a good amount of them. I'm baking thousands of cookies and not letting one eat them in City Building Patron. In City Builder Patron. That's freaking amazing. Twitch streamer gets threatened with police after being locked in a graveyard. That's weird. Uh, that's a weird title for something. Quite a weird title. My controller died at some point. I wasn't looking. I don't really care. We're not doing all too much of the stream. Honestly, right now, I would much. I really just want to lay down. Oh, I didn't show this off. I have built 2 of these now, and I'm planning on building 300 of them. Well, you can't really see it now because it's raining, But the 1.17 update actually made it so I could see things outside of this glass, which I'm eternally grateful for. It's towers. Oh, I got the hiccups. It's towers, so I don't have to use rockets. Just one of the ways to save as many rockets as I can, because I play on peaceful once again. I still have to go through. I might break a good portion of that. Still have to go through here with the wall and connect it up to this building right here. You can see it connects to the back of this building, so I gotta move it across there. I probably will build it. You can see the path it takes. You can see a little bit of it there. And then I stopped building it right here because or did I? No, I kept going with it. It's gonna cut right through here. That's the path it's gonna take. It's gonna take. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I've been watching Supernatural. Again, I'm almost all the way through them. Watching them again with as the final season came out. So I'm about halfway through the final season. I'll probably polish up the rest of those episodes. Some of them tonight, and probably finish them tomorrow or something. I'm just a little bit too tired to continue, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it. And since we don't have anybody here, or that many people here, that is, I'm just gonna go ahead and not rate anybody, because let me check actually. Nah. There's a few people. They've been going on for a long time. They're probably about to end anyways. So I'm going to call it. Dippies out.